I'm back at the 4x8 square foot raised bed garden. I guess you can notice I've put a layer of cardboard in there. Actually, well, some spots have one layer, some spots have two. And I'm gonna keep working on it. Keep adding. What I've been doing is lasagna type, developing of this one 4x8 square garden. I started out by putting table scraps and like kitchen scraps, things that have gone bad in the fridge, like coffee grounds, toilet paper rolls. Right, toilet paper rolls sat in there and got coffee in it. Like Mushroom Alfredo. Ooh, that thing went bad. Odds and ends, fruit, vegetables, eggshells, things like that, putting them in. So what I've done is I've done like a layer of that in here, layer of newspaper in here, on top of the newspaper, more table scraps and coffee grounds and things from inside the house. And then I put more newspaper, and I put cardboard, I think, and then I did more coffee grounds. But it doesn't look like it's really, very thick in there. It's because everything decomposes and everything, from the bottom up, the bacteria and the worms and, whatever else happens to wander through here kind of nibbles on this stuff, and it breaks it down and turns it into dirt, basically. And that's a big grapefruit that's gone bad. I'll just throw that in there. And then, stuff like this. There's there's a method to this madness. A lot of people don't like it. A lot of people think it's gross. It is kind of gross, but the end product is really something pretty darn good. It's there's Max. Anyway, the end product is actually a pretty darn good garden spot here, because I end up with lots of different things in the dirt that normally would not be out here. And it also creates like a barrier to keep the weeds from things from coming up. Hey, banana peel. Whoop. All right, well, that was just a napkin there. I'll take the paper cup, throw it in there. Eventually, all this will break down, become good dirt. And all of this was wet just the other day. And the wind, the air, and the sunshine have dried it out. But everything that's underneath that is still nice and moist, which means it's much more likely to be breaking down, becoming dirt. And the worms love it. The worms are all up underneath there. This helps insulate, right? So the worms will be under there working on it. And of course, Max is inspecting everything, aren't you, Max? Always out here. I guess I'm the best entertainment that cat gets. All right, so do some more coffee grounds here. Eggshells, coffee grounds. I try to spread them out. Sometimes they don't spread out all that well. That's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But you notice, it slowly adds up, doesn't it? There's another cup. There's some more coffee grounds in there. Ooh, there we go. Banana peel. Yeah. Squished paper cup. All right. And then here's the Mushroom Alfredo. All right, I'm gonna put that down here. I think Max might explore this. Oh, sorry about that. You missed the show, didn't you? Woo. Just layers and layers and layers of all kinds of stuff. What I want to end up doing, oh yeah, I forgot to say, I had that big blue container right there was one of my worm bins, and it was full of worm dirt, good worm dirt that had sat in my shed for about a year. And I put that in here and spread that out, so it's all underneath all this. So got some good stuff in there. And I did look underneath all this one day, like up in one corner. So I told you Max would go in there and inspect all that. But I looked around underneath it, and there are worms under there. Not like worms. Max, that stuff's rotten. Why are you eating that? Max thinks this is just one big treat for him. Gosh, Max. You know, just regular worms from the yard. The dirt is what's underneath all this. The my worm bin that was in that blue plastic tote over there, all those worms were gone. They weren't in there anymore. And but yeah, this is just something I've been working on. And eventually I'm gonna go get me some good composted cow manure. Put a good layer of that down in here, and then go get some compost. Put a layer of compost on there, and then I'll just kind of mix it up a little bit, right? And then I'll plant me some stuff in there and see how it grows. Max, get out of my garden. Well, I hope you enjoy my mess. And Max is really enjoying it. Over here, look at that. What are you doing in there, Max? That stuff's yucky.